The internet is raising your kids. I'm going to show you what you can do to fix that. And I know even with half the time, it's crazy. But let me be blunt. Most divorced dads, you're losing your kids to the internet. It's not to your ex. And TikTok is raising them. Porn is teaching them about relationships. YouTube is shaping their values more than you are. And kids are being discipled online. And silence equals surrender. This is what you're up against. I had a dad the other day message me, and he said, how can I get my 14-year-old to do more chores? And that was his question back to me, was she doesn't want to listen to me. And here was my response to him. Because you are losing, first of all, you're losing time with your kids if you're 50-50 or even worse. But the real reason why your child is not wanting to do chores with you is because you don't have what I call a deposit in them. And your children, just like your bank account, has deposits and withdrawals. If you're taking more withdrawals from your children than you're putting in, then you're going to be bouncing checks with them. They're not going to want to do that. Imagine you're constantly overdrafting your account, right? What happens? You get fees. You don't have any money in there. You're trying to take stuff out. There's friction. It costs you something. And every time you ask them to do something, it's costing you something. So until you put something into them, what are you doing? So I asked the dad, I said, well, maybe just tell me about how frequently do you take your children on one-on-one dates? All right. How frequently do you do that? Because if you're up against the internet, then the only thing that you're going to be able to capture their attention with is your personal time. And I don't know if you know this, those of you that haven't subscribed yet, subscribe. Those of you that haven't seen our Ascent group, there's a group, coaching Cohort, with our course, all of our worksheets, frameworks, and systems that you can do. And one of them is this. It's a 2x2x2 framework. It's something that I'll briefly unpack today. Because if you're not consistently taking action one-on-one with your children, guys with your daughters, guys with your sons, you're taking them on dates. From the ages of about 3 onward, I was taking my children on dates. Could be McDonald's, could be nectar, if it's more like smoothies, or if it's got to be more healthy. Taking them somewhere. I used to take my little girl to the car wash, and we'd sing in the car. We sing in the car, and she sings to this day. We're going to the car wash. It was something that we did together, and I cracked the algorithm code by just putting more time in with my kids. So what is 2x2x2? I'll give it briefly. I'd encourage all of you in the group to go through the worksheet, but it starts with this. Every 2 weeks, one-on-one time with each one of your children. Again, a guy just came on, a business owner. He's got 4 kids. We started doing this week 1. It's transformed his daughter's lives. Transformed them in literally 3 dates. Transforms them. And why does it transform them? Because they now get to see, what is a man supposed to do? How is a man supposed to talk? What is a guy supposed to be doing? Guys, dads, if you don't show your daughter, the internet will. The algorithm will. And guess what? It's not what you're going to want. It's not going to be what you want. And so when you do those things, you have to put those deposits in order to be able to get what you want to get out. You need help. You want them to do chores. Yes, over deposit with them. Know their love languages. What is it? Are they words of affirmation? Are they quality time, physical touch, right? Acts of service? What are those things that you do with them? Know what they are. If you don't know and they're old enough, take the quiz on the 5 love languages for your children. Know what they like and love so that you can fill up their bank. Fill up, make deposits so that when you need something, they're ready. They're there. They're here to help. And you be the dad to lead them and guide them into what's going on. Do not let the internet have any voice in their life. And the only way for you to do that is for you to constantly create those deposits. Every 2 weeks, you take them on a one-on-one date. Every 2 months, you do something a little bit more than a little date. Maybe it's McDonald's for an ice cream cone every 2 weeks. Maybe every 2 months, it's you go to a baseball game, or you go out to a water park, or you do something else that's a little bit more substantial. Maybe you go hiking or something, whatever. And then every 2 years, you do something even more substantial. I call those best days. My son and I, a couple years ago, he wanted a best day to go to Soldier Field and watch the Chicago Bears play. And we flew out there. We got tickets. We did the whole thing. It's something that needs to be planned. 2 years with that, to do that with your child, it needs to be planned. It needs to be budgeted for. You need to have the time and the resources to do that. However, when you do that, to this day, my son still tells me it's the greatest game he's ever been to. He tells me it's the greatest hot dog I ever ate. Was in the stadium while it was snowing, watching the Chicago Bears. That's what great dads do. That's what you can do. That's what will trick the algorithm, that will break the cycle. When you start doing those things, they're hard things. Go on walks, get outside, get in the pool. Do the things. Take the time. You've only got a certain amount of hours with them, a certain amount of Saturdays. Know what's left in the time. They turn 18, they're gone. From 12 to 18, you lose 70% of the time with them. Be specific. Be intentional. Get a plan together. And I guarantee you the internet will not be a problem for you at all. When you start to chart the course, when you put the deposits in with your kids, when you start taking the time, when you have fun with them, when you put the phones down and away, which is what we do in our house. Put them away. Just put them over there. We don't need them. We don't need them. Just leave them over there. This is the time we have. It's not a lot of time. And so we make the most and the best of that time. Your ability as a dad to be in their presence is everything. And you have to know that create those rhythms and routines. Maybe it's just getting out of the house for a walk. Do that. Maybe it's a ritual after dinner. Maybe it's just something where you guys play board games together. Do something different. Make deposits. Make deposits. I beg of you. Your life will transform. Your kids will transform. And the internet will have no power over them. God bless you. I'll see you in the next one.